Hey, Bob. Boy, is it a beautiful day to be alive, especially when you consider the alternative. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week so far. It's an amazing Tuesday. The weather is beautiful. And I just wanted to talk about something that was on my mind recently. I was really thinking deep about it, and it's something I've talked about in the past, but I want to further dive into it as how could you possibly learn from your worst moment, from your lowest of your lowest moments, the worst moments in your life? How do you learn from that? How do you better yourself from that? If anything, they hurt so bad because they're so good for you to learn the lessons from them. I always like to tell experiences, my personal experiences, because I feel like it gives you a look into how I dealt with a circumstance. And it also it gives you a realistic perspective instead of me just telling you random stories of random people that I don't know and just making stuff up. So I'll tell you my lowest point in my life. So I had just gotten a DUI while I was in the military. My marriage was failing. I was having alcohol problems, dealing with that failing marriage, and because of it, I ended up getting a DUI. For the last month or two of while I was in the military, I would say before the last 2 weeks, my driving privileges were taken away from me. I lived off post in a trailer, and I had to ride a bike on post and back home until I could get my driving privileges renewed. I felt pretty crappy. My wife at the time, ex-wife now, and my 3 daughters were in Kentucky. I didn't have them for support. And your mind will adapt in one way or another to help you deal with the circumstance. Sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. In that circumstance, for worse. So I turned to a life of being a man whore, basically, to try and appease myself, make myself feel better in that sense, because of how crappy I felt inside, how empty I felt inside. Things kept getting worse and worse. My trailer I lived into got broken into. I moved to another person's trailer, girl's trailer that I was sleeping with at the time, and she ended up getting my car impounded because she had drugs on her and got pulled over for speeding. So I had to get my car to the impound lot. I had to sell my Xbox, and I had to move out of that place. And it was at that point when I was homeless, living out of my car. I had what few belongings I had left from the military I had to sell at a military surplus store. So my military background and history, a lot of it was gone because I had to sell it to try and survive. I got a gym membership at the YMCA, so I'd be able to shower there. And I was living out of my car, and I would stay on a cot upstairs in the place that I was working at the time. That low moment was a realization factor for me because if I hadn't dealt with that circumstance, I would be where I am today. I wouldn't be in Jacksonville doing the best I can in the company I'm doing, being successful, be streaming right now. I wouldn't be able to meet the amazing people I've met, my girlfriend that I'm with currently right now. I wouldn't have been able to go on the cruises that I've went on and the job I'm in right now. There's a lot of things I wouldn't have been able to do had I not dealt with those circumstances. Now, I'm not saying that everybody has to deal with those circumstances to get successful. I am, however, saying that if you're dealing with this tough circumstance, if something crappy has happened in your life and you don't feel like you can get over it, you don't feel like you can get past it, it seems like you're hitting a brick wall, I'm here to tell you that it's not a brick wall. It's an illusion your mind is making up to keep you from succeeding, to keep you from pushing on and being the unstoppable force that you are. You can do it if you put your mind to it, and dedication, persistence, and just keep grinding, keep pushing, and you will make it. You will be successful no matter what. Some people it takes longer than others, but I'm a testimony of all of my past screw-ups, all my past failures. But I think it was at that moment when I got the opportunity to move to Jacksonville, when I thought about my daughters, I was like, wow, Am I the father that I want my daughters to look up to as they get older? Absolutely not. And it takes tough lessons like that to really help you change your mindset, change your mentality, fix your issues, fix your problems, learn from your mistakes, and better yourself. But the tougher and harder the experience, the longer the lesson lasts with you, and the more it sticks with you, I feel. But that being said, I just wanted to let you all know that, and no matter what, there's always people who can help you out, support you. As always, if anybody ever needs any advice or someone to talk to, and you have nobody to talk to, whatnot, hit me up on Twitter or on YouTube. If you want me to talk about something that's serious to you and you want my opinion, just let me know. I'm open for it. I'm all about helping people, followers, viewers, fellow streamers, whatnot. If you don't have a family in real life, let's have a family via social media to support you. You have people who can help you out. That being said, I hope you all have a fantastic day. My stream schedule is going to change a little bit because I'm going to be trying to practice as much as possible playing duos on Black Ops 4 Blackout with my buddy Salty Zalty, so that way we can be ready for the King Bailey Bombs tournament on November 16th. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. Back to you in the studio, Bob.